University Elementary School, we have really unique programming. I think that sets us apart from other regular public schools. We have something called the Blast Lab, which we created here, that is a very hands-on learning environment where all our kids, even as early as 3 and 4 years old, from preschool up, really get to start to learn how to code. They start to learn how to work with robots. They start to learn real-world problem solving, and we really think that that is an amazing thing for our kids to do. We also have another very unique program that is special for us, and that's our pre-K gifted program. As early as 3 years old, you can test your child to try to get them into the gifted program here at University Elementary, and it's the only one of its kind. That program is really, the way that it is run is based off of the kids' needs and what they show as their interests, and they get to kind of develop the program as they go. So if they're really interested in engineering, that teacher will work to try to make ideas and activities and lessons that are geared towards like an engineering type of lesson. They really have a unique way of teaching those kids. Then we have our Discoveries and Gifted programs, which are higher level learning programs for kids who really, push the envelope. They're the ones that are above average. They need more. They need a little bit of acceleration or a little bit more discovery, and they get to be pulled out up to 4 times a week for the Discoveries program, and every day for the Gifted program here. So we also have gifted math and ELA, which is huge for kids who really love math and need a program that excels and pushes them forward. So one thing that we've added at university that has been an absolute game changer is a crisis response team. And this team is made up of several people, a counselor, an attendance help, a person who teaches nurturing groups, a person who helps with the calming room, our Wildcat ambassadors champion, and a person who teaches social skill lessons. And so this team of people come in and they do all kinds of things for the social and emotional needs of our students. This has been huge in this aftermath of COVID, and what we're looking at with kids who really have serious trauma, either from that or for something else in their life, or something has happened and they really need to have those resources in place at hand, like immediate resources to help those children who struggle or have emotional issues. And so this has been a completely new thing that has helped our school so much and has helped our kids in so many ways, just to have the resources there with this special grant that we got from the Volunteers for Youth Justice and the WPN, the Women's Philanthropy Network. That has been just a game changer for our school and really has helped the kids. Before I was principal here and before we came up with the We Care system, we really had some serious issues with some discipline and problems and some kids who just struggled and they were having a really hard time. And kind of the culture was that, we don't know what to do with these kids. Are they just gonna, we're just gonna put them in an alternative setting, or they're gonna be expelled, or that kind of thing. And so we really, worked hard to come up with something that would flip the script. We were trying to say, what are we going to do to keep these kids here? How can we keep these kids in school? Because they are little kids and we want to teach them right from wrong and not just, throw them to the wayside and say they're not worth our time. And we really that's hard work, and that's stuff that, we didn't know what to do with. And so we finally reached out to everybody, that we could find to, teach us how to do the things. We had TBRI training, which is trust-based relational intervention training. Our teachers are also just very well trained in and how to handle kids that have problems. And that was what we used to try to flip that script and say, you know what, we're not going to give up on this kid. We're going to do something to help them.